from our studios in Forest Lawn Cemetery, this is Interview Impossible with Howard Howard.
Tonight's guest is quite literally a dead man walking. Entertainer, boogeyman, self-proclaimed bio-exorcist, shapeshifter, necromancer, pursuer of ectoplasmic infamy, capable of assuming many forms, most of them utterly terrifying. Yet he's also drawn criticism for uncouth behavior, forcing his attentions on women, over-imbibing, devouring unsuspecting insects, and dubious personal hygiene. He's previously shunned interviews, but tonight we're pleased to welcome Beetlejuice. Welcome to the program.
Thanks. Did we get the beer? Because I discussed it with your producer and he gave me his solemn promise. Oh, here we go. Muchas gracias.
De nada.
I think we're going to get along real good, Howard. What's up with the double name, by the way? Oops, sorry, my bad. None of my business. Got a real problem with boundaries. Okay, what do you got? Lay it on me. None of those powder puff questions, only the real Mike Wallace stuff.
So, you're dead?
Ooh, ouch. Really know how to bring a fella down, Howie. Mind if I call you Howie?
More than I can possibly say.
Oh, Howard it is then. Howard. I got it. I love it. Catchy, too.
In any event, you're deceased, expired, passed away, departed, 6 feet under, stone dead. How is it then we can see you and hear you now?
Beats me. I don't make the rules.
No idea?
Bupkis.
And how long have you been dead?
Never ask a corpse its age.
It says in your resume that you worked on the Black Plague.
Nasty business. Unless, of course, you were a flea. Total field day for the little bloodsuckers.
Beetlejuice, let me try and understand. At some undetermined point, you began performing services for the recently deceased?
Dead guys gotta make a living.
You advertise yourself as a bio-exorcist. What exactly is that?
Glad you asked. I get this all the time, Howard. We all know what an exorcist is, right? Think that's scary? Ha! Compared to what I do, it's a bedtime lullaby.
You love it, don't you? All of the attention.
Guilty as charged.
Is it really about the work?
Look, I do a good job, Kay. I've driven out over 452 fucking life forms, right, buddy? Okay, guy?
Life forms as opposed to demons?
Bingo, Howard. Pass go. Collect 200, I don't give a shits.
Before going out on your own, you worked as an assistant for a counselor to the deceased, a woman named Juno.
Woman's a strong word. More like psycho bitch from hell.
In her post-life memoir, Never Take Juno for an Answer, available now, she describes you as being more trouble than prostitutes in an army barracks, and that a sledgehammer to the noggin would be less of a headache than that stinking loser. Forgive me, Beetlejuice. Her writing, not mine.
Controlling old cow. She stifled my creativity, man. Wouldn't let me off the leash. Wouldn't let me run loose. I had to get out of there.
It must have been challenging, striking out on your own.
Terrifying. I was popping Valium like Skittles.
And how did you get your start?
The obits.
Ah, what you call the business pages in daily newspaper The Afterlife.
That's where I source most of my clientele.
You also have a TV commercial, Western-themed, I believe. How did that come about?
Got a sweet deal on the hat and chaps. Won the soul of a Texas rancher in a game of 3-card Monte.
Your catchphrase, "It's showtime," got you hauled into court, didn't it?
Total harassment, Howard. Un-American.
Legendary NBA coach Pat Riley...
That greaseball.
Legendary NBA coach Pat Riley had previously trademarked the phrase showtime and sued you in the afterlife for infringement.
How can you trademark a phrase? I mean, whatever happened to free speech? It's a violation of my First Amendment rights.
Judge Skullface disagreed, but let's move on. You certainly do have a startling array of tricks up your sleeve.
And rats and snakes. Hungry?
Thanks, just ate. According to an interview Charles and Delia Dietz gave in the Hartford Courant after surviving your attacks, you're somehow able to control entire groups of people and enable them to perform complex dance routines.
That was those ingrates, the Maitlands, not me. That was amateur work. You should see how I shimmy, trained with Bob Fosse's Ghost.
And how do you do it? Make the living your puppets.
Trade secret. Couldn't tell you. I'd have to eat your soul, sashimi style.
You're also capable of transforming into a 50-foot snake.
Now that's a show. Makes death worth living.
Beetlejuice, I have to ask for our religious viewers out there, is there a god?
Dunno, but I had coffee with the devil once. Black hole of narcissism. Me, blah, blah, blah. Got me to buy him a $25 Ethiopian nitro drip espresso and didn't even drink it.
Beetlejuice, there must be some reason for your appearance here tonight. You don't have a new book, you're not appearing on Broadway, so why come here after so many years of refusing to grant interviews?
Howard, I'd like to talk directly to your viewers now, if I may.
By all means.
Folks, you know me. You've seen what I can do. Sure, I'm a little rough around the edges, but wasn't Picasso. Don't you think Van Gogh ruffled a few feathers amongst the bourgeoisie? Of course he did. But know this. I can fix your problem. That's right. I am now making my arsenal of tricks and treats available to you, the living. Got noisy neighbors, stingy boss, creepy guy following your wife around Walmart? Just call my name 3 times and kiss your words goodbye. But no brisses, proms, or quinceañeras. Only serious applicants apply. Oh, and I'm not licensed to practice in Idaho.
All right, that's enough now, Beetlejuice. You can pay for advertising just like everyone else.
Wait, I was just about to tell them about the Christmas special. 2 snake-infested stockings for the price of...
Beetlejuice. Well, folks, that's all for tonight's episode of Interview Impossible with me, your host, Howard. Our guest has been Beetlejuice, undead trickster extraordinaire, coming to us live, or rather dead, from the other side. Good night. We'll see you next week.